Hi guys, so today I'm going to start off by introducing my audience, Paige and Tyler. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about child neglect. Child neglect is defined as a type of maltreatment related to the failure to provide needed age-appropriate care. Unlike physical and sexual abuse, neglect is usually classified by an ongoing pattern of inadequate care and is readily observed by individuals in close contact with the child. Some of you may know, some of you may not know, but there are 4 types of neglect: physical neglect, educational neglect, emotional, psychological neglect, and medical neglect. Physical neglect accounts for the majority of cases of maltreatment. This type of neglect generally involves the parent or caregiver not providing the child with basic necessities, such as food, clothing, shelter. Educational neglect involves the failure of parent or caregiver to enroll a child of mandatory school age in school or provide appropriate homeschooling or needed special educational training, which then unfortunately leaves the child uneducated or not educated enough for the future, anything of that sort. Emotional and psychological neglect includes actions such as engaging in chronic or extreme spousal abuse in the child's presence, allowing a child to use drugs or alcohol, refusing or failing to provide needed psychological care, constantly belittling the child, and withholding affection. Medical neglect is the failure to provide appropriate health care for a child, thus placing the child at risk of seriously disabled or disfigured or dying, which is very unfortunate. Alright, now that we've gone over the 4 types of neglect, a little statistics for you guys, which is kind of shocking, but very shocking to me. I hate this stuff. Only 3 years ago, in 2013, an estimated 679,000 children were victims of abuse and neglect. Nearly 80% suffered from neglect, 18% suffered from physical abuse, and 9% from sexual abuse. So therefore, more children suffer from neglect in the United States than from physical or sexual abuse combined, which is crazy. Nearly 80% suffered from neglect. At this day and age, statistics for gender and race do not matter. This shouldn't be happening at all. We should stop this. So, protecting children from risk of abuse and strengthening families include information on supporting families, protective factors, public awareness, community activities, positive parenting, prevention programs, and more. For a better example, I work for a government-owned youth center where I work with kids aged as young as 5-year-olds to 13-year-olds. A huge part of my job is being able to connect to children on a personal and emotional level in order to gain trust and honesty. In doing so, we are able to look for signs of any type of abuse, whether it be child's actions toward others or any physical signs that look to be more than just a small scrape from falling or a tiny bruise from running into something. In some cases, the child may be very aggressive or considerably timid. We also look at the way the child is dressed throughout the week, whether he or she is constantly wearing the same clothes or if his or her clothes are never washed. Personally, what I like to do is I talk to the child one-on-one, ask him or her about their pets, siblings, and then parents or guardians. When you mention their parent or guardian, look for a change in facial expression or a change in attitude. The child could speak very negatively of this person or try to avoid the subject because it frightens them. I love working with kids, and I love the kids in my work. The thought of someone intentionally neglecting an innocent child breaks my heart. There is no need for that kind of treatment. Together, we can help families and children to stop neglect altogether. The statistics prove that it's completely just not okay. It's out of hand. I don't know who in their right mind would ever want to do that, but if you're like me, if you have a heart, if you care for younger people, even older people, anyone in general, and you see any type of abuse this way, like, take a stand, step up. Whether you know this person or not, say something, try and help. That's all you have to do, is help one person. Thank you.